So Kelly, how do we get the leg up? How do we get the advantage when we're working with these colleges and universities? In my College Money Academy program, I show you the different resources that are available to you for free in order to help do your research. What do I mean by research? It's the college selection. It's a very critical step. And you want to know where your kid sits. Now, every school, here's a little screenshot of one. Every school publishes their previous enrollment cycles, average incoming freshmen, GPAs, and test scores. Now, as I've said, the package is not just about GPA and test scores. So if your kid's a little lower than that, don't fear. But as far as what the schools show you, that's all that they can show you. So you want to know where your kid sits. Is your kid below average for this school? Is your kid average? And is your kid above average? This is valuable information when it comes time to analyzing their financial aid award. Why? Well, let's look. Here's an example of a private Division I university. Look at that gift aid. Now, this is for those who are need-based, but look at that average gift aid amount. Look at that number. That's an average. You see, this is where knowing where your kid sits is important. Is your kid average? Well, then we should be getting a number like that. Is your kid above average? Then we should not be getting the average number. Look at the merit for this school. They give you the average merit award as well, which is not based upon your finances. So if that number is 5, 8, 10,000, and that's the average, and you know where your kid sits, this is advantageous to you. What else can we do other than the GPA and the test scores to be an above average kid? Well, that comes down to packaging. I have videos on packaging your kids, and this is why getting with us from the start of high school is important. You've got to do things your freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior year to create an incredible package. But here's one little trick. If you're a senior and you've already missed the last 3 years as far as this goes, we're dealing with what you have. I have a video on this, don't write one essay. I have a couple videos using this thing right here. Every school shows you the information they find very important, considered, and not considered. So if you're doing your research, you know you're an average to above average, and you know that this school thinks it's very important you have extracurricular activities, and you're a kid with extracurricular activities, well, this could be a school to where you could tweak these things and be packaged as an above average kid, even if you're average academically. Your overall package is above average. That's awesome. So for example, my daughter had like a 3.4 and like a 22 on her ACT, I think. She never made varsity. She was JV on everything. However, she won a couple sports awards like the sportsmanship or the best teammate. She also started a club during high school and she became the president of that club. She also was on the news because she put together a little special story within the school that was played at one of their gatherings, and the news got a hold of it. Did we leverage that? Of course we did. Oh, and she didn't just have her required 25 hours of community service. She had like 1,200 hours of community service because she paid attention to that starting her freshman year. So when it came time for her to be competing against these kids that are just smart, her package was exceptional. And schools like to buy kids that are going to be exceptional in their community as well and take their academics seriously. Someone who pulls out a 3.4 and is involved in all that stuff took her academics seriously. So once you know these averages, the average of where your kid sits academically and then what they're looking for as well to create an average to above average offer or an average to above average student, and then when you know their average numbers, their average aid offers, well, now it's like having the cost sheet to the car dealership before you even walk in. When you know their numbers, you can then go back and request more. And what they typically do, if they want you, is offer you more. So this is what we teach. If you find this valuable, please like it, please share it, please leave me a comment. Know that you're loved, know that you're blessed, put a smile on your face. Have a great day.